Yeah, so this is an introduction to Viewline's web application. So very similar to what we do at the moment. And don't forget, this is completely free to existing users of Viewline. Yeah, we have a junction here, so we want to record that so we can capture that. Let the AI do its work. It's picked up the distance at 16.6 and a junction, populate the fields for you. You can add the clock reference or whatever, so that one's at 12, and you can add the diameter. So add some remarks if you want. So we can save that, and that goes into the observation field. Yeah, so we can have a look at that one. We could do this. Have a look at a more extended view. We can edit it, we can delete it, we can hover over it. So we've got quite a lot of functionality there. This is while you're reporting. Okay, so we have a rather blurry still there. So let's capture that. Okay, and yeah, okay, it's done pretty well. It's broken. Let's pick that up. It's got the distance correct at 6.62. So we save that, and that populates in the observation area. Yeah, in the correct position as well. No severity on the junction, so the severities are all worked out. You can change everything. I mean, it really is quite changeable. So let's go for another one, eh? Intruding connection. Okay, that's what I see. Let's see if it picks it up. Yeah, CXI. Yeah, 8.5. Yeah, so and again, you can add detail to it. We'll save that. Yeah, so so that's fairly useful, let's put it that way. So you can see section details, but what I wanted to show you next is the drawing capabilities. So if we go to map view, so we can see the area. You can jump to a postcode if you want to, which you will do, but for this particular purpose we'll just look at something that's just in London somewhere. So let's just say that we have surveyed America House, I believe. So so we could kind of zoom in on that, and we could maybe draw on it. Okay, so we could outline that. So I'm just going to do building, kind of go from there to there to there, pop that one in there. Okay, and we'll save that. Also, what you can do at this point is add your drainage line. So if you've done a couple of sections or whatever, we could we could add some nodes to it. Yeah, so say we're going from manhole to manhole, so we'll leave that in manhole. We'll put a node there, yeah, and then just put another node down there on the basis that's where they are. And then we could draw a line between them. We could actually pick the section, so we pick that particular section, we click on there, we click on there, and there we get the observations that we made. So observation markers, yeah, so we can see that these are the observations that we made earlier. Yeah, so we get to the point where you know, we've kind of finished this very short survey, and we want to send a report to the client. Yeah, so we can go to view reports. I've got one on the go there, but we'll kind of start from the beginning maybe. So if I just stop that and we generate the first report on this one. Okay, so basic information, and we can change a more detailed one. You can set up your own branding, and then we'll just generate what would be the preview of the report. So you could put your executive summary in here, which is kind of, you know, some kind of basic details. I'm not going to do the whole thing. Just put that in there for now. Inspection methodology is already set up for you, so we've already done this. You can edit it. Okay. Limitations and disclaimers already set up for you as well. So, but you can edit. Okay. So we will just save that part when we finish, so we could then show the drawing. So to do that, we navigate back to the drawing area within the program. Let's bring it right up so it's kind of, looking, there you go, that's quite nice. So we'll capture that. Okay, that's done, that's there, and that's in. Okay, so you can add lots of drawings. Actually, you can add many drawings. So we've got one snapshot. It's included in the report. All right, and it's from map mode. If we did it from drawing canvas mode, you can add that as well. So you could have a number of drawings, but we're just going to add one for now. What we're going to do now is create a share link. So we go there, create the share link. There it is. Copy that. Then you would email that to your client, okay? And then your client would open up your email, and they would be able to click on the link and open this up. And this is kind of what they'll see. So site details, kind of a brief summary of defects, the image that we did down there, remedial recommendations, which I didn't fill out in in any great detail. And they've got the methodology which they can look at there. This is all proof. You're not doing this work. It's the whole point of our CCTV reporting system, is that we reduce the amount of work that you have to do, and then we provide very rich reports. So we can see where issues are by hovering over this type of thing. So we go there and we say, oh, what's all that about? Severity high, oh, CXI. And then we scroll to that CXI, and then we can have a look at it. Oh well, there we go, nice picture. Jump to the video. Okay, so it's there's our CXI. So I'll go to the next one. Also, if you want to show more detail to your client, or they want to see more detail, they can go up there and click on defect explanations, and that kind of describes what grease deposits are, or what a broken pipe is, and so on and so forth. So it's very, very rich report. Let's go to this one here. So let's have a look at this bit of weirdness here. I don't know what that was. It looked like roots to me. So something coming through at the joint. I think it's probably roots. Roots at joint, which I've added. Fine roots, not necessarily a band in the domestic coding thing, but useful information. And we could jump to that point in the video. So we can go, there we go, and there we go. So we start 2 seconds before, then we come up to the junction or whatever. So this is what your client gets now from us. So this is like, I think it's just stunning stuff. So this is our web application. So we are Viewline. You know us. This is coming out very, very soon. So I know there are other products coming out that are kind of similar, but stick with us. This is what you're going to get, And if you're a Viewline user, you're going to get it for free. It comes with Viewline. Thanks for listening.